The Least of These, A Christmas Story, is a really lovely film. This was released in 2018. It's directed and written by Mark Nicolosi, and this stars Tayla Lynn and Emma Faith as Rose and Katie. We also have G. Michael Nicolosi as a character called Charley. And Charley is a Salvation Army Santa Claus, and he decides to extend his role as Santa Claus outside of standing with a charity bucket. And this is because he opens his heart and opens his home to Rose and her daughter Katie because they are living out of their car on their luck. And Charley decides that while discussing it with his wife, Santa Claus is somebody that he can embody. And the message there, or the message that I read, is that we can all embody Santa. We can all be the embodiment of the gift of giving at Christmas, which is, of course, what Santa represents. And Charley, although he's just a man playing Santa Claus for the Salvation Army at Christmas, he has the ability, as we all do, or most of us at least, to give something to those in need. And the film really celebrates the fact that he was able to help them in their time of need. Obviously, he can't get them back on their feet completely. Rose is working as a waitress. She's doing everything she can, but on her own, it wasn't enough. She was stuck in that rut, and with Charley's help, she was able to slowly get her life back on track. But to what extent, I won't say. And I won't say exactly what happens with their life or how long this arrangement could last for or anything like that, but it's a really, really beautiful film. And to watch Charley bonding with Katie thinks that he is Santa Claus, the Santa Claus. And there's this really heartbreaking moment at the beginning where they're talking in the cafe where her mother works. Katie asks Santa, which list am I on? And he assures her that she's on the nice list. And she asks him in a really, really emotional moment, and this is just an idea of how emotional this film can be. She asks him, "Why did you never bring me anything?" And he explains to her that actually he did bring her something. And I won't say what that something is, but that's another beautiful message. And just throughout it, there are so many positive takeaways that it's just a beautiful film to watch. It's heartbreaking at times and very emotional, but I really thoroughly enjoyed it. Charley is a wonderful character, and I think we can all do well to be a little bit more like Charley. Beautiful film, beautiful message, a little bit slow in places, a little slow here and there, but generally not too bad. And I won't say what happens in the final half of the film or the final third or anything, but the direction it took definitely made for good viewing. I'm happy with every aspect of this film. Very emotional, but very festive and heartwarming and inspirational as well, which I think is the biggest and most beautiful takeaway from this film. The Least of These, A Christmas Story, is definitely a lovely film and one that's certainly worth checking out.